Good evening, race fans. Well, I say good evening because at the time of recording this, it's nighttime outside. But anyways, we are here live from Las Vegas Motor Speedway here in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Cobalt Tools 400. This race is going to be 54 laps in length, which is going to give us, just like we had at Homestead, which is 3 18-lap stages. So we're going to see who's going to be the leader of each stage at the end of this race with all the pit stops that happen. My name is Michael Norman, the voice of the Budweiser All-Pro Series, and I welcome you here to this race and this racetrack, the first of 2 stops on the road to the Season 12 Budweiser All-Pro Series Championship. I'm going to go over the points with you right now. Again, you can't see it on your screen, but you gotta take my word for it. But you're the top 20 drivers in the point standings right now. Cole Deaver, Trent Dunham, and Rob Evans all secure in the top 16 with their win on the season. Then we have Charles Sanford, currently at the top of the board in the regular season points at 142. Seth Cole with 117. Zach Rogers 109. Noah Hart 108. Kyle Matthews 107. So not that far off from they're a little far off from Charles Sanford, who's gotten a good lead in the points because of all the stage wins he's had and stage points he's gathered. Stephen Colin in 9th in points with 100 points. Dylan Young 10th with 99. Marcus Schuenberg 11th in points, 96. Zachary Fitzwater 12th in points, 90. Sky Commons is 13th in points. Matthew Rodriguez 14th in points. Trey Wright 15th in points. James Qualls 16th in the points. That's your top 16 round. Then Christina Bell back and he was 73 points. Dylan Poteet 71. Jonathan Zorline in 19th in points, 66. And Charles Buxton is 20th in points with 65. 10 points out of the top 16. So we have a close battle in the points so far, and this is just going to be the 4th race of the season here at Las Vegas. Let's go trackside now, get our opening ceremonies, and get this race underway.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome your Grand Marshal, Chief Merchandising Officer for Lowe's, Mike McDermott.
On behalf of Lowe's and all of our dedicated employees, drivers, start your engines!
All right, thanks for hanging.
Thank you guys. That's awesome. Great way to start this event. The lights coming on the pace car to start the pace lap here. Engines are fired. There will be no starting grid this race, as I'm kind of really only planning to do the starting grid for big race tracks, you know, tracks where I actually have a time to do it. And so we're getting ready here. 54 laps of racing broken down into 3 18-lap segments. Not entirely sure how far they can go on before coming to pit road. You'll see that in the track info that'll come up here, because by then hopefully I'll actually have it known after watching this race. I'll be able to make a note of it to put it in for you guys. Zach Rogers and Nathan Ormond got the front row for this race. Kyle Matthews and JT Bryant, row 2. Noah Hart up here as well. He had a dominant car last week at Auto Club. It was really hard to pass him, but had some trouble on the pit stop and ended up losing a lot of ground. Coming out of turn number 4, the pace car is in. We're getting ready for the green flag. This started the Cobalt Tools 400 here, and the green flag is out. Zach Rogers quickly to get out of the gate here. He's going to come around and he's going to lead the first lap. Nathan Ormond in second. Kyle Matthews moves into third. We'll see if anybody's able to make a move. The top 5 cars all in one little train. Ormond's getting a run. The 550 package at this racetrack. Now here comes Kyle Matthews, going to move to the inside. He's going to get around the 18 for second place. That Oscar Mayer Ford Mustang out of Roush Fenway Racing. The 18 car stuck on the outside lane there. Looks like he might be dropping back a little bit as the 47 passes him, and here comes Trent Dunham to the inside. Henry Sanford up here as well as the two Penske drivers. That's the 22 and the 2 car. Outside lane really isn't working all that well. Keep an eye on the cars back here. These are the drivers that's got to work the way up to the front. 550 package. This place works a lot like a restrictor plate almost, except with an added pressure of getting off the gas once the tires start getting worn out. Front 2 have kind of broken away. Zach Rogers still leading. Kyle Matthews right behind him now. Noah Hart up here. Talked about Charles Sanford. Here he is back here in the 37th position. That's second to last. He's got the points lead, the regular season points lead right now. And quite a bit of a point margin. But man, if he doesn't have a good race here, that can disappear in a hurry. Remember, it's 18 laps per segment, per stage, and at the end of each stage, only the top 10 get points. So, if the right people can get stage points, then Charles Sanford's lead could dwindle if he doesn't get moving to the front. Meanwhile, once again, back up here, Kyle, 6 car able to pull away just a little bit. Kyle Matthews still not really able to get a good run here. Look at these cars going over 200 miles per hour at this racetrack. Let's ride on board. Kyle Matthews carrying our helmet cam for this. Keeping our telemetry up, you could see he's running about 206 miles per hour heading off into the corner, having to drop to just there below 200 miles an hour as these tires begin to wear out. 10 laps to go in stage number 1, and it's still all Zach Rogers in the 6. In fact, these cars are quickly becoming single file. We do got some racing back here. The 78 of Marcus Schuenberg and the 33 of Harrison Ponder. You got Laura Chung up here running 13th. You got Cole Deaver up here, a Daytona 500 winner. He's trying to break the top 11 here. Currently running in the 12th position. Meanwhile, at the front here, Kyle Matthews going to get freight trained there by a couple of JTG Daughtery Racing teammates here. Noah Hart and Henry Sanford. Kyle Matthews really fighting on the outside. Trying to keep the spot here. But here comes the 2 of Dylan Young to the inside. Is Dylan going to try to make it 3 wide here? It looks like he is. But the 5 car able to hold off for second. That's just going to allow the 6 car to pull away even more. Seven laps to go in the stage. See if Kyle Matthews can come around, work around here. We'll see what happens in these final couple of laps in this stage. Dylan Young has worked his way up to 3rd place. Now he might be trying to make a move here on Kyle Matthews. He's right on the back bumper. Previous season champion Dylan Young really stepped it up last season. Was able to win the championship. And here he is now trying to get a move on. Trying to maybe push Kyle Matthews out there. But here comes Samet Ozkin in the 11 car. He's up here in the top 5. Henry Sanford settling back in the 5th position there. Now we have a battle for 3rd. Here comes the 11 trying to get underneath the 2. No real drafting help for the 11 on the inside line. Through the corner, keeping an eye on Kyle Matthews. Dylan Young still back here fighting for 3rd place, but here comes Allie Rain. She's up here trying to get into the top 5. She's in the top 5, going for 4th place right now. Trent Dunham trying to get up in the mix here. Henry Sanford trying to get back up here as well. Oh boy, the 1 and the 2 almost made contact there. That was definitely close. And the 1 had to bail out of the throttle for that, and that's going to cost him momentum. We are approaching 2 laps to go in stage number 1 here at Las Vegas. 2 to go. There he is now. We have a battle for 2nd place. Here comes that 11 car. Samet Ozkin. Joe Gibbs Racing trying to make his presence up here. Kyle Matthews really battling with the 11, and it's a very close battle. Oh, here comes a couple of cars down pit road. Kyle Matthews with a late entry to pit road. We're going to see how the officials handle that. But right now, the 11 car has just taken the lead. Pit stops are illegal whenever they want. Some people giving up stage points here. Oh, looks like the 11's coming down pit road. We'll see if anybody's gonna stay out. Cap for stage points. The 33 and the 16 come in. Everybody's coming in this time by. Not one driver stayed out. So it looks like we're gonna see who's gonna be the top 10. Seems like the 11 car. All right. I guess, yep, the 11 of Samet Ozkin on pit road crossed the line first. even though he was on pit road, which is totally illegal. Looks like we have our top 10 right there. That is our top 10. Well, I guess you could say it's a top 9 until somebody else comes around. Gonna wait to see who's gonna come around and officially grab the last place position in the top 10. But I guess we're gonna go ahead and go off of this. We're gonna take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more action here at Las Vegas. We are back here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. You see Kyle Matthews far out ahead of who is now the race leader, the 11 of Samet Ozkin. Kyle Matthews' last minute effort to get on pit road unfortunately dealt him a penalty. So right now, Kyle Matthews is on the tail end of the lead lap in 38th position. He's about to get himself past too, unfortunately. So Samet Ozkin is the race leader. Zach Rogers is second, going underneath the 11 car now. Ali Rain is third. Harrison Ponder fourth. Trent Dunham in fifth. Stephen Cole in sixth. Noah Hart seventh. Dylan Young in eighth. Laura Chung ninth. And Henry Sanford in the top 10. As you can see, the 11 car, or the 6 car trying to get around the 11. Zach Rogers has been one of the fastest cars on the racetrack, but the 33 right behind him. 6 car, Zach Rogers retakes the lead now. If I'm not mistaken, lap 36 is going to be the next stage end, but I do want to double check. It's either 36 or, yeah, it might be 36. Let's see. Yep, 36. So lap 36 is the ending of stage number 2, as these cars now work around the now lapped car of Kyle Matthews, who had a very, very promising day going until he made that mistake coming to pit road. Kyle Matthews now drifting back. Harrison Ponder in the 33 car he peeked out trying to get a run, and Zach put the block on him. 30 laps to go here in the Cobalt Tools 400. Oh, look at the 33 just pull to the inside of the 6 car. He's going to try to go for it. He doesn't have really much help. That is the 4th Penske car. You got the 12. You got the 2, the 12. Oh, God, the 20, the 22. And now the 33. I don't know why I was drawing a blank there. But all right, the 33 car able to take the lead, and boy, did he grab it, because he ran away with it too. Now Zach Rogers in trouble. He's going to be losing another spot here. With these cars coming down pit road at the time they did, at the time that they did, it's going to be heck, and it's going to be hell to see who's going to grab the official points here. Especially for stage 2 if they have to come back down again at the stage break. But we'll see if anybody's able to try to pull away here. As Harrison Ponder, somebody who went winless last season in the Budweiser, in his rookie season in the Budweiser All-Pro Series, he is now leading this race. He's got Ali Rain right behind him and Samet Ozkin behind them. Kyle Matthews, a lapped car that's still up within the lead pack here. Oh, I saw somebody. It looked like somebody was on pit road there. Couldn't see who it was. Oh, it's the 78 of Marcus Schuenberg. Something, smoke billowing out of that number 78 car. He's been on lap down, but we're going to see what happens here. As it looks like he is officially retired out of this race due to a camshaft problem. So the 78 car out of this race on lap 29 of 54. We are 7 laps away from the ending of stage number 2. The 11, again, right on the back bumper of the 33. Question still remains is if the 11 car will pull out and try to pass the 33. '33's got himself a bit of a gap back here. Up at the front, 5 to go here at Las Vegas in stage number 2. Gonna look out another camera here. Looking out the rear of the 33. See how the 33 has to get off the gas just a little bit. That allows the 11 to catch up to him. We'll see if the 11 tries to make a move on him. '33 running a little bit higher, but the 11 is right there. Three laps to go in stage number 2. Penske cars. Look at Dylan Young. Look at him get right up here in this mix. 2 laps to go in stage number 2. Can Dylan Young try to make a move for second? Just as I say that, here he comes to the inside of the racetrack. 33 in here as well. Off of turn number 4. This is the last lap in stage number 2. Caution is out. The caution flag is out. Oh, big time accident off the corner. James Qualls, Charlie Buxton sitting in the middle of the racetrack. I don't know if the leaders have taken it. They have not. The first part of this wreck, or the first part of this pack, is still racing back. This is the end of the stage. The caution is out, and Harrison Ponder will win stage number 2. Dylan Young in second. Some of these cars race back here to the line. We already got who's gonna be our top 10 right here. And we will be right back now. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right. We're gonna go, and then we're gonna come back, take a look at what happened, and get up for the restart. Alright, we're back here taking a look and see what happened to bring out the caution flag right here at the stage break. You see Charlie Buxton going to the inside of the 34 of James Qualls. I'm not sure if Qualls thinks he's just coming to pit road or what. Right here, he just comes down into the 51, turns the 51 sideways as well as himself, and they both crash hard into the outside wall. The 10 car, Rob Evans gets a piece of it. The 17 of RJ Bishop gets a piece of it. Matthew Rodriguez really clips him, and that's going to spell the end of the day for the 42. Everybody else just barely managed to get around. I mean, let's watch this again. You have an on board with Charlie Buxton. Yeah, and that just spells the end of Charlie Buxton. All right, let's get back up for the restart and see what's going to happen next here in the Cobalt Tools 400. Welcome back here to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're getting ready to go back racing here. We're going to have an update on a couple of cars out of the race, including the 17 of RJ Bishop out, Matthew Rodriguez out, Charlie Buxton, and the 34 James Qualls out. The 10 and the 5, 1 lap down. The couple of cars on the tail end of the lead lap include Dylan Pote, Noah Hart, and Cody Lamas. The 33 car is your race leader. Dylan Young second, Simon Oskin third, Ali Rain fourth, Anthony McCurry up to fifth. Green flag is back out. We are back underway. Oh, and boy, apparently that 10 car is not up to speed. Holding up Kyle Matthews. Look at Seth Cole. Seth Cole up here now in the top 10. He just got past Anthony McCurry for 5th place. Now he's thinking about trying to work on the 14 as the 11 is going to go underneath the 2, and that's going to be for 2nd place. Dylan Poteet on the top side. He's going to go 1 lap down as Harrison Burton. Wow, I said Harrison Burton. Wow, I can't believe I said that. Harrison Ponder is still trying to remain in the race lead here, going underneath Cody Lamas. Has got the 11 car, trying to go 3 wide underneath him. Can he make it stick? That's the question, and it looks like he will. But here comes Seth Cole in that 24. That's going to be the big question. Now Seth Cole looks like he's going to try to get underneath the 11. Couldn't quite get it done there. But he's got a lapped car between him. Seth Cole all over the back bumper of that 11. The 11 is going to go to the inside of the 47. It's going to stick Seth Cole on the outside. No, the 47 is going to come down and block the 11. That 24 has got to make a move if he really wants it here. 11 laps to go here at Las Vegas. The 11 going to go to the inside of the 47, but I don't think he's going to have enough momentum. You know that 24 is fast and wants to get up there. But here comes the driver who just put the fastest lap down. That's the 4 of Anthony McCurry up here, and Trent Dunham as well. Stuck behind Noah Hart is the 11. Seth Cole could easily get past if he just turns to the inside. And there he goes. He's going to look to the inside for the race lead. Anthony McCurry right behind him. Sema Oskin going to get a good run off the corner. And the 24 is going to have to stay in line. He's got to settle in before he wears out his tires. Seth made one heck of a run to the front here. But it's only a win that's going to lock him into the playoffs. The 11 car looks a little high. Going down the back straightaway. 24 is going to have to make a move now. He's trying. He gets right up to the back bumper. Eight laps to go. And look at these cars. You know they are getting held up behind that 47. He's 47. Is as much up to speed as he could possibly be. Now the 11 is going to go to the inside of the 47. It's going to bring everybody with him. Seth Cole staying to the inside of the 11. He's got McCurry behind him for help. If he can stay in the gas, he'll be okay. He's got the 4 still underneath. The 11 car able to clear the 24 using the outside lane. Oh, they are approaching that lapped car of Rob Evans, who is not by any means whatsoever up to speed. The 11's going to go to the outside. And that's going to spell disaster for him, as Seth Cole will take the lead on the inside lane. Seth Cole now leading. No lapped cars in sight for that 24. He is out ahead of the 4 of Anthony McCurry. Can Seth Cole maintain this lead for 5 more laps? He's got a fast car and Anthony McCurry behind him. The lapped car of Cody Lamas separating those two from the battle. From the battle behind him, McCurry has a strong car and is good in the draft. 4 laps to go, 3.5 as they hit the back straightaway. Seth Cole just a little on the high side there. McCurry right behind him. 3 laps to go at the line. Will McCurry be content in second, or is he going to really try to take the lead from Seth? Forker had to back off just a little bit there. He's lost a little bit of ground. Oh no, I see the Forker on side. Seth coming to pit road. Seth is coming to pit road. He's not able to make it. We're looking at Anthony McCurry. I think Seth was the only car to come down pit road that time by. And the 11 car came as well. We're looking at Anthony McCurry. Does he have enough gas to make it? Coming out of turn 4, Anthony McCurry will see the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Las Vegas. With the help of Cody Lamas keeping the other cars at bay. Going to victory lane for the first time in the Budweiser All-Pro Series. Anthony McCurry off of turn number 4. He will win here at Las Vegas. Looking at the 11 car, the 33 car on pit road. That should mark the end of the race right there. We're going to go watch Anthony McCurry do his donuts and get to victory lane here at Las Vegas, and we'll be back with the results. And here he is, Anthony McCurry, ready to burn it down here at Las Vegas. The crowd going nuts, congratulating Anthony McCurry. Stewart Haas Racing gets a win, gets another win this season. And that number 4 car gets it done. And the number 4 car gets it done here at Las Vegas. Absolutely incredible. Look at him burn it down. He is excited to get his win. Anthony McCurry. As it looks like he's going to be heading down towards victory lane here at Las Vegas. Let's go and get our official race results here and wrap things up from Las Vegas. And we are back here at Las Vegas. The race is official. Anthony McCurry with the checkered flag. Stephen Cole in second. Zach Rogers rebounds for third. Henry Sanford fourth. Ali Rain fifth. Laura Chung sixth. Zachary Fitzwater seventh. Trent Dunham eighth. Dylan Young ninth. And Nick Gunther gets himself a nice top 10. Trey Wright, Charles Buxton, Juan Garcia, JT Bryant, Jonathan Zorline, Andrew Davis, Nathan Orman, William Brock, Christina Bell, and Sky Commons rounds out your top 20. Then it's Seth Cole, or it's Cole Deaver, Stephen Pollard, Harrison Ponder, round out your cars on the lead lap. Then your lap down cars: Benjamin Miles, Charles Sanford, Jessica Shelton, Cody Lamas, Dylan Poteet, Noah Hart, Seth Cole, Sam Ozkin, dominant car, Kyle Matthews 2 laps down, and Rob Evans rounds out the cars that finish the race. Then, as you can see, RJ Bishop, Matthew Rodriguez, Charlie Buxton, James Qualls, and Marcus Schuenberg unfortunately do not finish this race. The points will be updated at the end of this video. Congratulations are in order to Anthony McCurry, as he possibly has secured his spot in the Budweiser All-Pro Series playoffs with that victory. The points are going to shape up. The points are going to look a lot different after this race. Next week, though, we start heading back towards the East Coast. We're going to, on our way back to the East Coast, we're going to take a quick stop in Texas as we go to our first road course race of the season, and that is Circuit of the Americas. They're in close to Austin, Texas. As Anthony McCurry gets the win here. Next week, we'll be at COTA. One more thing to also let you guys know is next week at COTA, we will not have commentary, as the road course races will not have any commentary at all. It'll just be some nice background music while the race edges on, and I keep you with all my cool looking graphics. So, I want to go ahead and say thank you guys for watching. Even if you skipped to the end, thank you for at least tuning in to see where you finished at. My name is Michael Norman, the official voice of the Budweiser All-Pro Series. I'm going to go hit the slots, see if I can't get some money before we head on over to Coda. Until we meet again.